The biggest storm. Yolanda first landed in eastern Samar and Leyte. As many as it destroyed 23,200 houses were destroyed in the Philippines. It was the deadliest typhoon ever to hit the country, and sadly, many lost members of their families. Yolanda was predicted several days. Warnings were broadcasted on radio and television for 2 days. The government took thousands of people to shelters, but many shelters were destroyed. Philippine communities are used to typhoons, and many towns take precautions, yet many people were not able to protect themselves. Yolanda was just too big and strong. Nobody ever saw Yolanda bringing waves as tall buildings. Super Typhoon Yolanda caused damage to houses, phone lines, and roads. It also caused flooding. A flood happens when heavy rainfall fills and covers the land. People can be carried away by flowing the water and drowned. To be safe, you should go look for higher ground and go there. Yolanda also caused landslides. That is when soil, rock, and other things begin to slide down because they have become too soft and loose. Most of the damage caused by Typhoon Yolanda was on the islands of Leyte and Samar. After the storm, people had no food to eat nor safe water to drink. People needed aid, but the damage was so great that it was too hard to send help at once. Within a week of typhoon, thousands of families were taken to the shelters. Roads and bridges were cleared so it would be easier to transport medicine, food, and safe water to the typhoon victims. 2 weeks after the super typhoon, 1 million food packs and more than 200,000 liters of clean water were distributed to the area. In the weeks after that, help came from all over the world to restore services like hospitals and schools. Many of the classrooms and schools on these two islands were destroyed or badly damaged. Yet, less than 2 months after the typhoon, pupils were back in school and teachers were teaching because of so many people. Super typhoons are becoming more common. Scientists say that the abnormal rise in the level of the sea causes a storm surge. A storm surge can create floods and landslides, which cause the most harm. When you hear a typhoon warning on the radio or television, remain calm and find out if you live where the typhoon will pass. If you live in the path of the typhoon, your family should take typhoon safety measures. Check your home before a typhoon arrives and board up the windows. Take down signs and other objects that hang outside or tie them in place. This will prevent them from being carried away by strong winds and causing damage. Help make sure to have a radio, some candles, matches, and 3-day supply of food, water, and fuel. If you live in a low area by the ocean or on a mountainside, you should go shelter on high ground. This is the best protection. Turn off and unplug appliances you you are safe. Ready blankets so you stay warm. Another simple precaution is to prepare an emergency balde or go bucket. Before leaving home, pack items such as bottles of water, a flashlight, radio, canned food, and garbage bags in a plastic bucket. Once the typhoon arrives, stay indoors until it passes. Stay away from windows that are not boarded up. When the eye of a typhoon passes over, the wind and rain will almost stop, but do not go outside. The typhoon is not yet over. There will be wind and rain again as the tail of the storm comes. Once it passes, we can say the storm is gone. Be careful when you're going outside. Watch your step. Keep your fall from above. Do not touch electric wires. If you see an injured or trapped person, ask help an adult, a policeman, or a soldier. Do not try get a person out of yourself. You may get hurt. Remember that we do not always know what will happen during a typhoon. We can never stop it, but we can help the destruction. We can help by not getting hurt. We should make sure that and our family are safe.